line.
So Beeler is going to run it back one more time. On the right side of your screen, that is the visiting Washington Huskies in the previous 2 seasons, which was the most of any 2-year stretch for Northwestern since 2013 and 2014. Here come the Cats. Mayer.
Achieve one of their goals of hitting the gas early.
Corner kick swung in, back of the 6. Ball falls flat, multiple players trying to get a piece. It's out of play for another corner kick here in the opening moments in Evanston.
It's time for a Wildcats corner kick.
This is a lot different. There's less give compared to the grass. And oftentimes at these grassy fields, they'll water the turf.
Or no foul?
You know, I think probably a foul there, but Northwestern probably happier with the goal kick a little further up the field.
Errant distribution, read well by the Huskies. Amon into the 18. Amon finds a little squeak of space, but ultimately the shot not quite on from Kosikoff. Wasn't really able to cleanly strike that ball. Now they come out the other side. Johnson, a high lofted cross. Initial header is high, second ball still up for grabs. Multiple players trying to clear. Another couple shots fired. Still, the Huskies are trying to get it upfield, and they do. Kosikoff applying pressure. There's a whistle for the foul. Coming here for the Cats. Just under 15 minutes into this match. In-swinger, near post, header over the crossbar.
Great chance there.
Cats continue to press. Suhetsky pulling the trigger a moment ago. Now into the 18. Cross gets through. Hayner tries a shot and it's saved. Second ball, cleared right off the goal line. Northwestern knocking on the door in the early going. Bieber comes up big for the Huskies. Now here they come in transition. Amon taking on multiple defenders. He gets denied, out of play. It is called a goal kick coming out.
Levi Bieber just standing on his head here. Well done by Italo. And just 2 goal line saves back to back. That's not easy to do.
I mean, when you
Great
have...
job by Bertos here, too.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Outside of the left foot.
And when you have an attacker who's at the 6, like as a goalkeeper, you don't have a lot of time to react based on how close he was to that goal line.
No, that's a full reaction save. I mean, you just saw what Bieber can do, and you know the roster has him at 6'5". Coach said he might be touching 6'6", 6'7".
And here's another shot, a good-looking opportunity as the Huskies are starting to ignite that attack that's lifted them to this point in the season.
Wow, interesting there. It looked like it is sort of a decoy.
Corner kick chance coming now for the Huskies. This one's laid back to Hall, who sends it into the mixer, and it's over the goal line. Washington has opened the scoring in Evanston. Harrison Bertos doing a victory lap here in Evanston. 1-0 lead for Washington. We are getting word that this, what was initially called a goal, is being looked at. So let's take another couple of glances at this here. This goal, like I said, initially what was called a goal, is being checked out right now by our officiating crew to see whether or not there was an offsides at play. So There you see the ball that's sent into the mix by sophomore midfielder Alex Hall. Looking at the white jerseys down in that big scrum in front of goal. And here's the second contact where you're trying to figure out, is Bertos offsides? So there you have it. The goal is confirmed.
Last 5 minutes of the game and first 5 minutes after any goal. So
Great ball, and it's a save.
you'll try to see opportunities like that from Northwestern the next couple of minutes here, trying to respond quickly.
Suhack.
Mayer, a really good job there, keeping one of their most dynamic 1v1 players going backwards.
Fernandez.
The one-touch pass off, Suhetsky. Short set piece play. Martinez Santamaria fires it across deep in the 6. The header is just headed over. What a defensive play. The Huskies now with multiple goal line stops.
Wow.
Really nice, well choreographed free kick there. And just another goal line save. Wow, that was way closer than it looked in the initial.
Zach Ramsey, 5 goals, 3 assists on the season, standing over this one. It's a chip ball, right to the corner of the 6, header back across, somehow ends up wide of frame. Goal kick coming out, the Huskies knocking on the door.
Really good chance here. I had an old coach that always said 2 headers in the box usually leads to a goal. They almost execute that here.
The Cats, Kosakov is getting back up. Suhetsky, no one able to get through.
I like to compare it to international soccer, where you have maybe the Premier League is, more physical, where La Liga is a little more finesse, and Big Ten definitely over its history has, it's a different beast than the Horizon Conference.
Quick corner played in on the ground. Wildcats trying to catch the Huskies off guard. Here's a shot that's fired off frame, off the foot of Suhetsky. Suhetsky, high lofted ball, back of the area, headed over the end line, and it is going to be out for another corner kick.
It's time for Wildcats corner kick.
Suhetsky here puts in a nice backdoor ball.
Mayer. Suhetsky. Could there be an opening? Cleared by Bieber. Suhetsky. Little fake. This ball way deep and over the end line, just not quite executed well. And we talked about how important set pieces were going to be. Northwestern has to do more with those, do they not?
They do. On that last corner, the ball, it was a near post ball, but it didn't get past the first defender, something you absolutely have to do on those. And then as you can see, that last one just, touch long.
Halftime officially here in Evanston, a 1-0 lead for the visiting Washington. Beautiful night on the banks of Lake Michigan. There is the whistle, second half now underway. Spencer Howard, Kylan Mills here with you. Thrilled to have you along for the ride. If you're just joining us, a little bit unique compared to other grass venues in the Big Ten. Northwestern here looking to capitalize on a set piece. Suhetsky curls it in, middle of the 18, bounces through. Back under control by Northwestern. Washington dropping very deep into a low block. Another cross. This one clearly competitive in the national scene and in conference play. Here they come again. Kosakov. Kosakov shoots off frame.
Yeah, Kosakov, a player. I mean, he just, he's always he's true forward, trying to sniff out.
They've done a pretty good job in this match, as here they are possibly being tested. This ball gets through, nice little slotted pass back to Kosakov. He shoots, and somehow it doesn't go in.
Prince there. Prince with a fantastic read at the end there. Another shot of timing we saw, similar to his tackle from earlier in the first half. Yeah, here unfortunate. That's the.
We are willing to be more directive when the game is giving us that, or if that plays to our strengths. And here's a couple nice passes connected, and the shot doesn't lead to much after taking a deflection.
Be fast enough to give your team a chance. And here's Washington in transition.
This is what the Cats, or the Huskies, do so well. What a save! Somehow Northwestern, time and time again, has been able to thwart these transitional opportunities. As O'Brien for the Huskies tries to break a couple tackles. Kosikoff lays it off. Eamon going 1v1. He gets a cross off right through the middle of the 6, but no one can connect.
We'll get a look here. Maria standing over it too, see if they do anything deceptive here.
Yep. Little fake. The line drive to the near side. Out. It's like, okay, well that time it was a little more driven, but just too short. It's got to find that right medium. Hall puts one in a good spot. The protect the 18 game. As Martinez Santamaria gets it off, and a shot is high off the foot of Charlton.
Great opportunity there. I'm sure he wants that one back. Yeah, some nice sort of half-court offense, and then all you need is a step, and that's exactly what Charlton had.
Screen, where you did just see them a moment ago stepping high, but this is a team that typically will press teams, or if not, sit in a low block and look for moments to ignite the press. As here's some nice passes connected, and at the last moment, it's a sliding challenge from who? Bertos, Harrison Bertos, who we were just talking about.
This is just a gorgeous build-up here. Little 1-2 action, 2 1-2 actions.
He's in a league school, but when you have the technical ability, it would appear that he's been able to make that transition.
Absolutely. I mean, as you could tell just from that last play with the 2 give and go, just an extra focus on execution.
Here come the Huskies again, weaving between the lines. Hall going in line. Hall gets the cross off, initially saved. Setting his hands up was Harrison Bertos. He's done enough, so let the one foul slide. And swinging ball, middle of the 6, headed away. Second chance, initially cleared. Nice turn. Hall off to the races, has real estate in front. Plays a diagonal ball looking for Kosikoff, but 2.
Joe Suhetsky standing over it yet again. Puts the hand up, chips it in. Lots of bodies in the box collected by Bieber.
There's the final buzzer. This battle on the lakefront comes to a close. It's the visiting Washington Huskies victorious 1-0 against the Northwestern Wildcats. What are some of your final takeaways from what we witnessed through this 90 minutes?
Yeah, hard-fought battle. Obviously, Washington's got to be incredibly happy going home with 2 wins.